today you have fought all these inequities in the system.
Words and making a mountain out of it.
Today I am asking you.
What are we discussing?
I am asking you, Arun Bhatia. Mr. Bhatia, 1 minute.
Who called who mad?
Mr. Bhatia.
Subramanian Swamy said
Mr. Bhatia, understand. First of all, Captain Gopinath
What does Mr. Bhatia want to say about the serious allegation of tampering of evidence? Is that not serious?
Of course it's wrong. Who is defending it?
Yes. So why shouldn't he resign
then?
then?
The files are on the street. I didn't know that. It is wrong. Arrest the people who brought the file on the street. Arrest them now. But don't kill the anti-corruption movement.
No, 1 second.
Don't use.
No, I'm
sabotaging.
No, but why does the Aam Aadmi Party then take the high moral ground when their own law minister is doing illegal deeds and he's not being asked to resign?
We are saying it's wrong. Talk of citizens like us. We want honesty. We are saying it's wrong. इनको सुधारो. आम आदमी
So we are very.
पार्टी को आगे चलने दो.
Mr. Bhatia, please. First of all, Captain Gopinath will respond to you. Do not make this mistake. You see today. No, Captain Arun Bhatia, let the others come in.
No. Can't dismiss them like
Arun Bhatia, 1 minute. Captain Gopinath, is it right for Arun Bhatia to use the argument of the anti-corruption movement to defend Somnath Bharti? When you're fighting the anti-corruption movement, does it give you the right? Does it?
I'm talking of the movement.
Mr. Bhatia, does an if you are an anti-corruption crusader, allow me please.
Somnath Bharti to jail today. He is not my uncle.
Mr. Bhatia, Captain Gopinath from Bangalore is also a member of the Aam Aadmi Party. Mr. Bhatia, Mr. Bhatia, please.
I implore you to send him to jail.
I am not to send him to jail either.
Make a distinction. Don't condemn the movement.
Arnab doesn't have the power to
may be wrong. Bharti may be.
You see, there are only two people. There are only two people.
For the first time in the history of this country,
sir, there are only. Mr. Bhatia, you are getting unnecessarily exercised.
We can't kill it like that.
Mr. Bhatia, you are getting unnecessarily worked up. Only two people. No.
You bet I am, Arnab. Normally you get that way.
Captain Gopinath, also a member of the Aam Aadmi Party, wants to respond to you. Yes, Captain Gopinath.
Yeah, I just want to make a respond and leave after this. I think we're all losing focus. I think the main issue was, should Somnath Bharti resign for his conduct, both the way he behaved by taking law into his own hands and become himself a cop. And I think, to be fair to Arun Bhatia, he has very clearly said he should resign. He is also saying he is a supporter of the party. He is not a member of the party. I am a member of the party, and I am expressing my dissent. And I said this to both Prashant Bhushan and others on the TV channels, and I also wrote about it. I think there is a gulag mentality in the Aam Aadmi Party now, which is, if you disagree with me, then you're against the party, and if you're against the party, you're anti-state. And I think the Aam Aadmi Party must now listen. The leadership has listened. There is a blatant violation, both in his conduct and his speech. And if you are asking the Delhi, cops, whom you have made a scapegoat by making them resign because they could interfere with evidence, interfere with witnesses, then I think, in fair measure, to be just, you should also suspend Somnath Bharti till the investigation is over. I think Arun Bhatia has completely agreed with that, and he said, Arun, he should resign.
No, you didn't hear his complete statement. No, 1 second. You didn't hear his complete statement.
No, but he also said, Arun Bhatia, 1 second.
No, you
Arun Bhatia also said,
you know, Arnab, you know what I think. Tell me.
I know what you said.
1 second, let me complete. I want to leave now. I want to complete.
Tell me.
Let me say what Arun Bhatia said. 1 second, Arun Bhatia. Arun Bhatia also said, I'm an admirer of the Aam Aadmi Party for the simple reason that many of us are supporting it and joined it in hundreds and thousands because they stood for corruption and they stood for humility. And I think somewhere along the way that humility is getting lost. Somewhere along the way people are trying to say, okay, since Congress did it, since BJP did it, I could also do it. I think the argument that is coming out is, did not Salman Khurshid do the same thing, so I can also do the same thing. So I think we should all step back a bit. We should not get personal on each other. The focus must be that Arvind Kejriwal, in my opinion, should not have come on the street. He should not have come on the street. he had taken a pledge to govern, and his cabinet has taken a pledge to govern. By coming on the street, he has reneged on that pledge. He should have resigned as the chief minister and gone on the dharna. And he should have asked the cabinet to continue to function from the office, because they have given an oath that they are going to govern Delhi. So from that point of view, I feel that it is a mistake.
Chief Minister,
they should correct themselves, listen to the people.
Captain
no,
Gopinath,
I should appoint another chief minister.
No, Captain Gopinath.
Chief minister.
Captain Gopinath is good. No, 1 second. Captain Gopinath, good. You're sounding very reasonable. But I you know what? I cannot understand this equation being made between saying we are an anti-corruption movement, don't destroy the movement. We are an anti-corruption movement. I am asking Arun Bhatia today, who seems to forget what he just said a few minutes back. How does being a member of the anti-corruption movement or saying that I'm an anti-corruption crusader allow you to go ahead with big sticks, beat up people you want, right? Thrash women.
Yes.
Tell them to get out of the country, and then say, 1 minute, don't stop me, Arun Bhatia. Don't have this George Bush philosophy, and then say, we will kill you one by one. Can any anti-corruption crusader in this country go ahead and tell people to leave the country, or he'll start killing them one by one? What kind of logic is that? What kind of logic is that?
That's not the logic. Can I answer?
Don't hide behind the anti-corruption argument, please. Don't do that.
Can I answer?
But don't hide behind that argument.
Can I answer, Arnab?
Of course you can.
Or are you again bullying me? Are you again bullying me, or can I answer?
I am asking you the question directly, please.
Give me time to answer. Number one.
Yes, please. Let's get everyone to speak.
Number one, listen. Now listen. Number one, I think you are terribly confused. When you talk of a movement, you talk of the movement and its ideology. You don't talk of 5, 10, 20 guys who make a mistake, who may be criminals, who may be bad guys.
Okay.
You cannot condemn a movement just because Kejriwal is wrong.
I'm only asking what action you are taking.
I'm saying for the
I'm asking what
time,
Sankarshan,
send him to jail now.
Sankarshan, you are getting, please understand this. Nobody, Mr. Arun Bhatia, Mr. Arun Bhatia, Mr. Bhatia, you expect us.
I have a small question to ask Mr.
Yeah,
Bhatia.
go ahead, Sankarshan.
Yeah, do.
Since he's saying, and I respect that. I respect
and give me time to reply.
View,
let's have a one-to-one.
Any movement. I agree that any movement against. I'm not interested in one-to-ones. I'm just asking a question. I agree that any movement or any effort to remove corruption should be lauded, supported, encouraged, all of those things.
Of course.
I am wondering, in this case, now that we are debating the conduct of the law minister of Mr. Kejriwal's cabinet, who is knocking that movement? Who knocked the law over the last 2 days?
It was the government.
Did I do it?
Yes.
Did Arnab Goswami do it?
Yes.
I mean, who did it? Why are we raising these questions? Why did the Delhi chief minister call himself an anarch, violated the law, his law minister committed a whole series of violations which are unspeakable, Mr. Bhatia.
Yes.
And you are saying don't knock the movement. Who is knocking the movement? You tell me.
Itna lamba question. Make your question short.
अरे आप बहुत बोले भाटिया साहब, बहुत भाटिया बोले. रेटरिक भी कोई चीज होती है.
1 minute. Yes. People are weakening the movement. You've come to the point now. These people are weakening the movement when they misbehave in
Who are these people?
When they say utterances without responsibility, when they try and break the law, they are weakening the movement. So I say criticize the people. Let's try and strengthen the movement.
Yes, but you know exactly, 1 second, who are the people? The person is Arvind Kejriwal. The person we are not talking.
That this program is talking about.
I'm not a politician.
You're getting response. Gaurav Bhatia wants to come in. 1 second. Gaurav Bhatia, back to the debate. Yes, Gaurav.
Yeah. Mr. Bhatia, please understand, nobody is criticizing the people who have been behind any movement. What we are criticizing is the hypocrisy of Mr. Arvind Kejriwal, who's the Aam Aadmi Party leader and the Chief Minister of the state, when he asked for resignations from other party leaders on various utterances, but when it comes to his law minister, and not just the illegalities in relation to the Nigerian women, but also, why are we also forgetting there is enough proof that he tampered with evidence and the court gave a verdict on it.
Kiran Bedi, don't. Kiran Bedi, the argument is given, don't hurt the movement, but who's hurting the movement? Is it not Kejriwal? Is it not Bhatia? Isn't it all the people who are supporting them and saying to the rest of the people in this country, a minister can go around leading a murderous mob and even be accused of threatening, allowing that mob to kill people one by one? Arun Bhatia says, don't criticize them beyond the point it will hurt the movement. Kiran Bedi, your response to Arun Bhatia.
Wrong. Distortion. Oh, 1 minute, Arnab. You can't get away with this nonsense.
I speak only when somebody...
I said for the 100th time, send them to jail. Send them to jail.
Kiran Bedi, quickly. Kiran Bedi, quickly.
I'm not defending them. I'm not defending them.
Can Mr. Bhatia give others a chance?
1 second, Kiran Bedi, please.
Yeah, I'll give them a chance, but he cannot make this type of form.
Kiran Bedi, please.
To give others a chance. No, if he is
I cannot speak if Mr. Bhatia is speaking.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is, I'm going to make a request. Okay? Mr. Bhatia, you have to listen to the other side, so I'm making a request. Randeep Surjewala has to answer. Why the centre is doing very little. And Kiran Bedi has to respond to you. Kiran Bedi, I seek your permission. I'll take a very short break and then I'm going to come back to you and Mr. Surjewala in just a few minutes. I'm extending the debate by 10 more minutes. Kiran Bedi, Randeep Surjewala, thanks for your patience. I'm back in a few minutes.